Hey everybody, thank you for using Multibot. In this video we're going to talk about the new gifbot that was released in Multibot version 1.04 today, along with some of the underlying changes that have gone through the underpinning of what's holding Multibot together and how all this works together. So with the exciting gifbot, a much requested feature, launched today, you'll see the additional bar in the icon in the Multibot bar. Same type of pattern layout of all the other bots. You can right click to bring up the configuration for it, left click, it'll turn green to turn on and make it usable. This layout will look very similar to command bot. What gifbot does is allows you to tie user inputted commands in your Twitch chat to playing GIFs. Where it plays it is in the Unity window that launches. So if you haven't ever used Celebration Bot, Coinks, those types of things, this will be new to you, and you'll have to configure and set this up inside of your OBS or your Streamlabs or whatever you're using to capture. There's a window that launches that is a Unity window that has a title of Multibot widgets that you'll have to capture to show it. But in the Multibot bar itself, you can add media, browse to wherever you've got whatever your GIFs are, add it in. It'll add it in. You can see what file was added in. It defaults with the name of the file name, but you can always change it, whatever you want, for them to handle it. Now, if you've got a long GIF and you want to trim it, you only want to play the first 5 seconds, the first 3 seconds, whatever it is, you can override how long the GIF is. Here, it'll play just that long. Additionally, if you wanted it to loop a couple of times, if it's a 2-second GIF and you wanted it to loop through twice, you could do loop and set a duration of 4 seconds to put in here. The other option that we've got is where you want it to play. Center, top left. So there's kind of 9 quadrants, predefined areas in that window where you would want it to play. So bottom, center, whatever. And if you want to test playing it, it pops up and it plays the GIF wherever top center. Now it moved it up into the top area. So that's kind of the layout. You can drag and drop GIFs onto this window to throw your configuration. If you decide you don't like that command, you want to start over, you can delete it. That will remove it from the available commands. It does not delete the original file, your GIF file, so you don't have to worry about that. So the other side of things that you will go over for a more in-depth dive, if you look through the celebration video or the Coinks video, we talk more about this in detail, but it's the same. If you've previously configured this will continue to work. When Multibot launches, it will launch the Unity window by default now. Before, it waited until you turned on Celebration. But now that we're sharing it amongst multiple things, it will launch the Unity window and auto minimize it, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. That'll also speed up turning on and off bots in the future and for now. But you need to add a new source into your capture. Call it whatever you want, celebration, whatever. But if we go into the properties and take a look at it, you want to capture a specific window, and you want to capture multibotwidgets.exe. For window match priority, you can match title, otherwise of the same executable, or you can say must match that. Do not use of the same type. That'll confuse it. Probably the safest bet is window title must match. That'll make sure that if you're launching things, it doesn't get confused. Leave it there. The other suggestion is to allow transparency. That way it doesn't override anything. And then the only other thing is, in your source list, since the way OBS and Streamlabs work is they apply things in layers top to bottom, you'll want the celebration or the Multibot widgets, this GIF thing, towards the top of your sources, so it'll play over the top of whatever else, your background, your game, whatever else you're wanting. Typically you want that popped over. If it's underneath, it won't play over. So go hit up streambody.com, download the new version 1.04, give it a play, give us your feedback on the Discord or on the Patreon, and thank you again for using Multibot.